Everybody tuning in. YouTube, appreciate y'all tuning in. About to get this jump jumping. We up. Yeah, baby. We live. Let's start out with the bass. Okay. There we go. Come in. What's up with you? Whoever tuning in. 1, 2, 2, check. Yeah. I don't know why I just picked that song. All right. Damn, I missed the phone number. Shout out everybody tuning in on YouTube. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know exactly what it is. So. Four, two, six. Too big. 4, 7, 6. 2, 2, 4, 4. Mm. Tight as the flow. What's up? What's up? Y'all tuning in.
Born Hustler Podcast. We live. It's Monday. This is what we do on Mondays.
Jump from gripping the pump. Jumps. That. Mm, Is it like that? I ain't doing nothing YouTube, man. I'm sitting right here, man, looking at what I'm about to pulling up some notes and shit. Y'all know how it's going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's pulling up some.
Yeah, I see what you're looking at.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, go back up with that title saying. Yo, yeah, we live right now. It's Stu. Born Hustler
Y'all know what it
Podcast.
is.
And it's like that. Monday.
One, two, two, two. All right. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Monday,
Yep.
May the
Back in
12th.
here.
May the 12th.
Yeah, we back in here. Monday. Monday is an important day of the week,
Yeah, man.
especially for working folks.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's
But
about
before
that
we get into
time.
any of that, we gotta say this. I would like to say Happy Mother's Day to all of the real mothers in the world. Not the women who had kids, but to the real mothers.
Okay. Y'all got that? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. It's May the 12th. It's Monday, May the 12th. You know what I'm saying? It's half past the hour. We on the East Coast. So, y'all know what's good, man. It's your man Al B.
And,
Checking in.
and your man Olos.
This Born Hustler Radio. You know what I'm saying? We got
Back
about an
in
hour
it.
and a
Back at
half.
it.
Give y'all an hour and a half,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? of
So how you feeling? What's
shit
going
you
on, cuz? How
use.
you feeling? It's Monday.
It's Monday, it's alright. I got the experience as a father and as a black man, as a black father. I got to see my oldest boy graduate college.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? And it's one for the books. I'm still up off of that
Right, right.
because it's hard for people. I'm gonna say people to even experience that. In some cases, some people don't have a village
True.
to support that helps support your kids, your children. You know what I'm saying? They say it take a village, and it do. So,
Yeah, it do take a village.
especially for milestones and reaching marks and goals like graduating college, especially now where it's so hard. It's hard out there. Like our black men are getting killed every day, and I'm saying this. I ain't on my pro black shit, but I'm gonna speak to my black people right now. Um, yeah, it's real.
It's
Like every day where we live at, we seeing people getting slaughtered, killed,
well, that seems to be the theme across the
all
United
all
States.
across the United States. Our young black kids, black
Yeah, that
children,
seems to
young
be the
men,
theme.
our black people getting killed. I ain't even gonna just limited to the men. Black people getting killed on a fucking regular, and I say that with anger because yes, I'm fucking angry about that. Every day I look up and wake up, somebody getting killed, somebody losing their life to senseless violence. And to be perfectly honest, it ain't nothing but us killing each other.
Right.
And I'm saying us as like I said, I ain't pro black, but I'm just talking to my black people right now. We gotta stop killing each other, bro. Because the shit ain't nothing but in the neighborhoods and the communities in which we reside. And the first thing we always own is what the white people doing to us or not doing to us and how they fucking playing us. But we playing our own fucking self.
I just see that the seed of self hate did take root in our lineage
Yeah,
because even when things are good, we tend to wait for the other shoe to drop.
yeah.
So when living in that mindset, you never get to enjoy the present moment you in.
And that's so fucking crazy. Cause it's just like niggas just getting killed for no fucking reason.
Well, there's a reason why
I
they
mean,
get
it is a
killed,
reason.
and I'm not saying like I know they business because I'm not an investigator or a cop, and I do not participate in such activities. Um, but the root of it, from my perspective, is you have these humans that have not matured emotionally as they should have because their life has either been very coddled or in a bubble or lack thereof guidance. So when dealt with hurt, disappointment, or humiliation, they tend to, as they say, crash out, which is just the worst thing you can do in those moments. Because now you took a moment and it turned into a lifetime of turmoil and punishment.
Oh yeah. For y'all tuning in, man, we on Born Hustler Radio, YouTube, Facebook, all other social sites that you can think of. We somewhere. Um, we even got the call. We even got our phone line up and open today. Phone number 804-476-2214. Y'all call me. I might fucking answer the phone. I said Mike. But call me. I might answer the phone.
Yeah, don't be afraid to pick up the phone. But I know in our society now it's weird to call someone. Everybody's so used to texting or
Yeah.
video call.
If you tuning in there about private, our personal pages, appreciate that too, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man. No, I mean that shit's crazy. Like this weekend, it was inspirational for me to see all of these young black men not taking nothing from the ladies, but just to see the amount of young black men graduating
Yeah,
at Virginia Union with doctors, masters, all these bachelors, all these, but it's just a sea of black men actually going through a major milestone.
a major one, especially with
Like, yeah.
everything they dealing with now.
And it's so hard to honestly the honestly it's just like I don't know. It ain't hard to fathom because it's black people all over the world, not just at historically black colleges, but at colleges all over the world that's graduating. And I applaud that. And it don't get enough. Niggas ain't seeing that.
Nope, because that ain't the narrative they want to
You know what I'm
push.
saying? And when you get there, and I sat there from my son wanted me there from 9 o'clock in the morning. This nigga ain't graduate till 3 o'clock.
Hmm.
But all of the program, the initial program, and conferring the degrees and all this other good stuff, the protocol and the process that they was going through. My son wanted me there, and I couldn't. As a father, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be there." I got off work at like 2:30 in the morning, but I made sure my ass was there, and the amount of the amount of support that came out for not my son and his lady. Both of them graduated. My daughter-in-law, she graduated too. Together, power couple doing some real shit, and the amount of support just from our village is like we had bishops, pastors, we had world renowned. I'm talking about we had a world renowned professor that spoke so highly of my son. And I'm talking about made took him under his wing, made him what became his mentor and showed up for him, for them, better yet. So we out to eat. We ain't do no major crazy shit. We was at the Golden Corral, but we took up probably about 5 tables, 6 tables, just for these two individuals. The village. You know what I'm saying? And to see the amount of support, and I'm saying that to say this, the amount of support that these young graduates receive from their villages is outstanding. And it also shows that everybody ain't like what the news is portraying it. Like they make it seem like niggas ain't got no, they ain't trying to get no education. And education is never a focal point in the media for these individuals, which makes it fucked up because they'll show you how fast. I mean, because that's what it is. But they'll show you how fast somebody getting shot, somebody getting killed, all the negative shit in the world moves faster than a positive piece on the news. You cut on the news, and the first and they go through 20, they go through like 15, 30 seconds on on news clips. So you got 5 minutes worth of ignorant shit. And I say ignorant shit as far as nothing but crime, 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 crime. No matter how you look at it. Not achievements, not somebody helping an old lady walk across the street. In today's news, chivalry is not dead. They still opening doors for men and women and adults and showing respect. We go to the store and like, and it's just crazy because I'm saying all this to say one thing. We not what you see on the news in a negative light. Not everybody. It's people out there that's doing good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna leave that at that because I'm feeling good that my son graduated and achieved a milestone that you get a lot of people.
You gotta get it a round of applause.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that screen, but I'm gonna do it.
Oh, boo.
Where you just that shit just real, bro. Like it is just real to where, and of course when I want to do it, I can't find that motherfucker. But it's all right. They go get this. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just amazing to see that because you got people and families that I'm the first to graduate in my family. I'm the, you know, I'm this. We ain't never had no college graduate. You know what I'm saying? And some families ain't even college, ain't even no idea. You know what I'm saying? Higher learning is not even in the reservoir, in the resume for that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even on there, which is fucked up too. But it's not because you got people going to other stuff like the job corps or trade schools, technical schools, and they all coming out. Night schools, the tech center, like remember the tech center used to have you can go in there, you can go in the tech center and learn, get the trade, get all that shit you want, and like I said, you just need to we need to pay more attention to that shit. Oh, found it. All the way top. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But yeah, I'm just reeling off of that shit, just enjoying that part of that was the high point of my life for this week. Watching my son graduate. I'm take that back. Because my youngest son, 14, just got locked in with a job at fucking Microsoft through the through a program, a youth program. And now he about to start working at Microsoft at the end of the month. We're in June. My other son, I'm waiting to see what job he's getting, but there's opportunities and shit out there like that that's available for you in your communities. But you gotta look that shit up. And see, that's the part that people, humans, not gonna do the due diligence to find the opportunities. Especially like when it's coming to, like I said, the young kids and giving them an opportunity, a chance. As parents, we gotta find the opportunities and present them to them. If they take it, cool. If they don't, oh well. But pray and 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 believe that they gonna find their path. You ain't gotta like you can't cram shit down their throat. And that's the number one thing going back to my older son that I never did. My son came out 10 pounds, 8 ounces. And you know what? Every black man that encountered me or my son said, take a wild guess, because
What?
now just just think. My son is 10 pounds, 8 ounces. So when they meet my son, he's a giant.
Right.
You know what every black man said? What up, Rex? You know what every black man said? The craziest shit. You ain't got him on the football field. You ain't got him playing. Every person that ever encountered me and my son, every human male, when they seen the size, you gotta think, this nigga 10 years old and he's big as a house because he came out first 10 pounds, 8 ounces. The only sentence that men said, man, you gotta put him on the football field. He don't play football. You ain't got him in no football. You ain't got him in no sports. You know how many coaches I said no to, all for the simple fact that I let my son choose his own path. Hey, come on, bring him out here to the football team. Bro, I would love to have your son on the football team. Look at his size. He ain't trying to play no football. He ain't trying to play no football. He ain't trying to do this. What's up, Songbird? He ain't trying to do this. Share this live out for me. He ain't trying to do this. That's the shit. That's the mindset. That's the square. That's the fucking go to that most people always want to run off to. Is throwing your fucking kid in some sports. No, no, I ain't put him in those sports. I let him do what he wanted to do. My son turned out playing 10 instruments, one of the smartest human beings on this planet. Still big, still a knock you out, but as a minister of the word of God, he preaches the word of God, and he found what he's good at. Not what I wanted him to do, not what I would like to see him do, but all in what he's trying to do. And that's that thing. That's why me watching him graduate, watching any of my sons do some shit, it 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 warms my heart to know that they know that they got options, not just the usual options. I'm gonna make music, or I'm gonna be like, or I'm gonna be a ball player. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. The same little three categories of check boxes that they try to put us in. That shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? But that's enough of that. I'm just happy to see my son graduate and reach a milestone that I never reached, which is cool. But to see him surpass me at all levels of life it does me like, hey, he ain't gonna ever have to be like me. He ain't gonna never have to do the shit that I had to do. And that's exactly what I wanted. Like, great, like he went to school for social work too. And then watch this. He graduated the other day, and he starts school Monday for his master's. Oh yeah, another year of school left. And then I'm gonna be at another graduation. And he's gonna be having a master's in social work. So, like, what more can I ask for from him? From any of my children, they doing what they gotta do, but it's just actual fact to see a young black man in today's environment persevere and stand above and rise above all the stereotypes, all of them. every last one that can be thrown at somebody. But you know how I go. You know how I go. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't do too much shit. We gonna switch gears. What's up with you, man? What you got going on?
Well, my daughter got accepted to the future partners, which is a program for academically gifted kids,
Mm. Oh, that's right.
preparing them for college and careers.
Oh yeah.
So
No,
pretty,
that's all
I'm
right.
pretty proud of her.
As you should be. That's what's up.
And I explained to my daughter. It's funny you said something about sports. I was like, particularly in the Afro American dynamic, we tend to always get behind the child that plays sports. But the one that's really gonna change the world is the one that is academically just a genius.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I'm putting the same support, if not more, behind what you got going on than I would if sports was your thing.
Yeah.
And it kind of shocked her, but I had to explain to her. I was like, you could very well change the world.
Yeah.
And far be it from me to not have noticed, not giving you the proper support to help you to do so. So,
No, that's all right.
and of course, Mother Day was dope. I did what I was supposed to do by mine.
Yeah.
You know,
Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. I see y'all peeking through the rooms and shit. That's all right. Mother's Day, that's all right. Women had about fucking 4 holidays in already.
man, every day they wake up is a holiday for
They had
them.
International Women's Day. What else? What other day they had dedicated to the women?
They had I gave you life day, niggas. Yeah,
Like they had Mother's Day, International Women's Day, and then it was one more thing. I forgot, but there's been a few holidays for the women, which is that shit I still don't get. I don't understand that. Like how women get 50 million holidays and we got, do we even got one day? Father's Day?
they the carry your life.
Oh, that's all right. It take nuts to put the curd to make a life.
They still carry life.
That's all right. Shit. Take nuts to make the life. So, that's all good though. In other news though, the Vatican, they have picked a pope.
Yeah, they picked the pope.
All y'all Catholics, y'all ready for this one? We
Look at
got
his
the
last name, though, bro.
uh
Look at his last name.
Prevost.
Ah,
Yeah.
like
Glad he
Prevert.
getting rid of that name. Yeah. So this is the first for us because this is an American Pope. First time. And this is Pope Leo the 15th or the 14th. IV is 5. V is 5. Oh, 14th. Okay. Real quick. This is from the Vatican News. Anybody checking in, hit me a hot on my page, man, or something. Or share this live, man. For real. You got a question, type it in. I'm gonna read it. So then we're gonna read about this Pope, the first Augustinian Pope. Leo the 14th is the second Roman pontiff after Pope Francis from the Americas. Unlike Jorge Mario, however, the 69-year-old, at least he's 69. He ain't as old as they be getting, bro. They be waiting till these niggas are 100 years old.
No, it's because it's a rite of passage. It's things you got to do. It's service you got to put in.
Yeah, no, I know that, but they be getting Niggas is 80 years old.
That's how
He gonna
long
get
that
his
journey.
ass close to God.
That's
He
how
next
long that
door.
journey take.
He knocking on the door with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? After Pope Francis from the Americas, from the northern part of the country, he spent though he spent many years as a missionary in Peru before being elected to the head of the Augustines for two consecutive terms. I'm gonna have to look at that. The first Augustinian Pope. He was born on September 14th, 1955, from Chi-Town. We'll see if that Chicago come up out his ass one time. It's from Chicago, Illinois. Of French and Italian. His mom well, his parents. He have French and Italian descent. His mom is of Spanish descent. Has two brothers. He spent his childhood, adolescence with his family and studied first at the minor seminary of the Augustinian Fathers, and then at Villanova University. Okay, where in 1977 he earned a degree in mathematics and also studied philosophy. On September the 1st, okay, Prevost entered the Novation. I can't pronounce that word. Reading is fundamental. Noviate. Oh, this is I'm reading from the Vatican website, excuse me, of the Order of St. Augustine in St. Louis in the province of Our Lady of Good Counsel of Chicago. They got some long ass titles for some churches and made his first profession on September the 2nd, 1978. Oh, wow. And on August 29th, 1981, he made his solemn vows. Mm. All right. So we about to see where he at. Shout out to the new Pope. American made. He's gonna do some shit for us, man. That's all right. What else we got going on? I ain't getting to his ass yet. Let me see about this plane. Said Trump got a nigga gifted him a plane. Oh, how you get a plane? And what may this is from ABC News, and what may be the most valuable gift ever extended to the United States from a foreign government. The Trump administration is preparing to accept a super luxury Boeing 747 8 jumbo jet from the royal family of Qatar. A gift that is to be available for use by President Donald Trump as the new Air Force One until shortly until shortly before he leaves office, at which time the ownership of the plane will be transferred to the Presidential Library Foundation. Sources familiar with the proposed arrangements told ABC. The gift had been expected to be announced next week when Trump visits Qatar on the first foreign trip of his second term, according to the sources familiar with the plans. But a senior White House official said that the gift will not be presented or gifted while the president is in Qatar this week. Oh, yeah, that nigga a plane. That's what I'm talking about. Trump confirmed his administration was preparing to accept the aircraft, calling it a very public and transparent transaction with the Defense Department. Oh, damn. Trump had previously toured the plane, which is so openly configured. It is known as a flying palace. While it was parked at the West Palm Beach international airport in February. So it's been in. So where is it now? Mm. So this is kind of questionable. Y'all think this is questionable? What y'all think out there, man? Y'all think he shouldn't be collecting no big ass gifts like that? Most people give out hats, jackets, plates, gold bars. Never a plane. Which president received a plane? That's crazy. I'm just scrolling through the joint. I don't know, man. It's all right. Let me get somebody gift me a goddamn plane. Shit. Can somebody out there gift me a plane? Preferably a flying palace like Trump got. You know what I'm saying? You know? Let's see what's going on with these tariffs, man. From what I understand, well, they said there's a pause. You know what I'm saying? U.S. and China. Let's read that one. U.S. and China reaches a 90-day pause and made a tariff breakthrough. The U.S. Treasury. Oh wow. The U.S. Treasury has taken 116.3 billion in customs in April. Whoa, God damn, that's a whole lot. U.S. custom duty soared to 16.3 billion in April, up 136% from a year ago, for an average of 543 million, according to the U.S. Treasury Department. Trump said the tariffs were bringing in $3 billion a day. Shit, that's all right. Asked if he would consider lowering the tariffs on imports and autos of other sectors, Trump said, "We're not even talking about that." I know that's right. Trump told reporters that tariffs on China wouldn't return to 145%, even in the event that no deal is reached within a 90-day pause. In that case, he said the tariffs could still go substantially higher. So right now, they trying to make a work out a deal. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, their economy is crippled right now, for real. Like like if I think we brought China down to their knees with this one, for real. Like we brought them down. We brought them down. We brought them down. We brought them down to their knees right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because their stock market getting shoo. You know? But hey, that's how it be sometimes. But that's what you gotta do. Real shit. That's what you gotta do. Like make these people understand that we ain't no joke over here in America. Y'all been getting rich off of us for a minute. For a long time. A long time. No matter how much like yeah, no matter how much people want to look at it and think that it's wrong, it's not. Cause like even like I'm gonna keep saying this, and I'm gonna continue to say this until we get some American cars overseas. They've been holding us down. They've been holding us back. We can't even sell no car overseas. We can't make them here because they shot that down. They shot down Detroit. Who else? Carolina. All the major places they was making cars. It ain't nobody making cars nowhere in America for real. Not Chevy, no nobody. Like you probably got one or two, a few plants, but other than that, you got nothing. But you know how it go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into this, man. My man Diddy trial and started. They went to the opening arguments. That's where they at with it now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think he ain't take the deal because he thinking he gonna beat it. It's optimistic outlook. This is good. So I'm gonna read some of this stuff. This off the BBC. Like I said, I'm not a news reporter, none of that. So I get a credit to the people that deserve it. This is the BBC, and this story contains distressing details. Prosecutors opened their case by accusing hip hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs of using fame and violence to sexually abuse women, while the rapper's attorneys defended his swinger lifestyle and rejected sex trafficking claims. Those are pretty kind of. If you invite somebody, like, I mean, if you went and pick them up from out of town, well, yeah, that is sex trafficking. The 55, that nigga 55? The 55-year-old has pleaded not guilty to charges including racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Following open statements on Monday, the court heard from prosecutors' first witness, including a security guard from a hotel where Mr. Combs is seen in a now viral video beating his ex girlfriend in 2016. His testimony was followed by a man who said Mr. Combs was abused his ex girlfriend during paid sexual encounter with the couple. Wow. After seating a panel of 12 jury and six alternates on Monday morning, the government and Mr. Combs' lawyers outlined their cases. I got to go see this. Damn. That's crazy. Prosecutor Emily Johnson accused Mr. Combs of using his celebrity status and the loyal inner circle of employees to sexually abuse women and run a criminal enterprise. She focused on the two central victims in the case, Mr. Combs' former girlfriend, Cassie, and another unnamed former girlfriend. Can't be nothing but who?
J Lo.
J Lo.
Yeah, J Lo. They said that's why Ben Affleck. So he done with her.
That's why they broke up.
That's what
Or
they
did they break up?
reporting. Yeah, that's done.
Again?
Yeah, they divorcing it. That's done.
Damn. Prosecutors allege that Mr. Combs used violence and threatened Miss Ventura's music career to force her to perform non-consensual, humiliating sexual acts with male prostitutes doing so-called freak-offs filmed by Mr. Combs. But see, that's the thing, man.
Hmm.
Nigga get some money and get dumb. Cause I damn sure wouldn't be spending no money on no tricking. And I'm damn sure not getting no fucking male prostitutes. And I'm damn sure not letting no male prostitutes touch my motherfucking girl. As prosecutors described the explicit details of the allegations against Mr. Combs, he sat in a gray sweater and pants with a blank stare and his hands folded on his lap. I mean, bro, you can't. I, I can't say that. I like Diddy. He's a hell of an entertainer. He wrote some of the best songs or helped write some of the best songs and created some of the best music out there. He had us rocking for the summer, the 90s, 96. Shit. You could not hear Bad Boy. At the heart of government's case is a surveillance video that shows Mr. Combs beating Miss Ventura, dragging her by the hair. But they can't. The thing about that, they settled out of court for that. They settled with that one, and they just pulled it back out just to, you know. Lawyers for Mr. Combs said that the video was evidence of Mr. Combs' flawed character, but not of a larger criminal enterprise. Domestic violence is not sex trafficking. You right about that. You know what I'm saying? Lawyer for Mr. Combs said the video has a bit of a different sex life. And shifted to the focus to women accusing him, calling them capable, strong women who chose to stay with the rapper. They had the freedom to make choices that they made. I mean, that is true too. Cause it's like you get into some shit, and most people they look at it like I gotta. No, you don't have to do anything, or they felt like their life had to be. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna say? You gonna stay here and take this ass whooping, or you ain't gonna never make another record a day in your life, nigga. If you kill me, I'm not gonna make another record in my life. If you break my jaw, I'm not gonna make another record right now. So I don't know. I don't know, cuz. What you think?
It's messy.
Because see,
It's messy. It's giving a scapegoat for people who did shameful things to get what they wanted,
yeah,
and now they
That's crazy.